Yeah. Oh, wow. Just had to turn on everything. Because you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's time. It's time for Great Chronicles. We are back, y'all. Yeah. Word up. Oh, man, we are so back. We only missed one day, but we are back. And I am your host, Jay Strings. Let me get myself together over here. Because I'm too excited right now. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I'm crazy. I'm doing crazy stuff. Yeah. Now we're in. Now we're kicked in. Here we go. Let's go. This is Great Chronicles. I am your host, Jay Strings. This is a Throwback Thursday. I missed yesterday, but I am back and better than ever today for y'all. I got my energy back. Oh, man, they tried to drain my battery yesterday, y'all. Woo! Yo, I'm feeling so good today. I'm feeling energized and charged. I'm ready to share this Throwback Thursday with y'all. You know, maybe because it's raining outside. It is pouring down rain right now in northeastern Pennsylvania, but is here to hang out with y'all. Word up. Let's go. Yeah, there shouldn't be any kind of complications on the machine tonight. I spoke to it. I talked to it. It should be all good today. So yeah, let's go. Word up. Yes, it's so good to be back with you guys. I swear, like yesterday I was just thinking like, yo, I miss my people, yo. I miss you. I miss you guys. Like, seriously. For real. Hold on. Let me just get something right real quick on my computer. Let me get everything situated while we let everybody welcome in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no doubt, for real. I missed y'all too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go. Woo! Go! See, sometimes I forget about the switch up on this right here. Yeah. Yeah, for real, I do. Yes, this is Great Chronicles. I am your host, Jay Strings. As you can see, it is a Throwback Thursday. I hope everyone is having a good week. You know what I'm saying? What up, Carly? What's going on? Wow. Yeah, we have some... so we got some things to get through on this Throwback Thursday. Like, to the homies that reached out for the drums, I didn't forget about y'all. I will send those after tonight's show. Word up. Yeah. Yeah, let's get everything situated over here. Let's get together. Excuse me. My cup was running over. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a blessed man. My cup was running over. Alright. Yeah. Oh my God, it's raining so much. Like, watch. As soon as I turn this music down, y'all gonna hear how much it's raining outside. It's crazy. Like I said, welcome in everyone who just tuning in. I am your host, Jay Strings, and this is Great Chronicles, a hip-hop show about beat making and tutorials and tips and just having fun. I hope you're having a good weekend, a good week, a good summer, and everything else. Let's go! Yeah. All right, let's bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. You know the rowdy crowd over there. Yeah, you guys. Calm down, all right? We're about to start the show. Yeah. Word, word. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? What is good with my people out here in the land of the internet? Yo, my name is Jay Strings again, and this is Cray Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just happy to be here with you guys to hang out. Yesterday was a crazy day. I had a crazy day yesterday, but I'm here. So, like I said, today is Throwback Thursday, and um, yeah, we're gonna. You know what we're gonna do since the summer is almost over on this Throwback Thursday. Like, cause what's today's date? The 20th, right? Jeez. I mean, think about it. A month from now, it's going to be like leaves falling off the trees and all that, right? So on this Throwback Thursday, what we are going to do, we're going to do a little mini, itty bitty throwback, right? So we are going to go into folders that I've done over this summer. So we're going to celebrate summer on this Throwback Thursday. How about that? Right. So I mean, if we count how many Thursdays it was, right? It was, who knows, a bunch. But yeah. So what we're going to do on this Throwback Thursday to celebrate summer, and for the kids that got to go back to school, what I mean, like college kids and all that. Ugh, forget about it. I know they're already in school, right? I mean, I seen what is it? I've seen Halloween decorations up already, right? It's crazy, man. I mean, like this, preseason football, on tonight. I gesture this way because my TV is right there. All right. So you know what? Whoa. Whoa. See, there's that Keanu Reeves whoa, right? Let's go to the 1st of June. We are going back in time on this Throwback Thursday on Craig Chronicles to the 1st of June of this year. Of this year, 2026. And we are going to see what I was up to around that time. This is before I knew you guys, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, you know, this should be interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, so I had the piano going. Um, Full velocity. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, see, right now this is cool because this is the first time you guys are actually seeing me pretty much touch the keys for the first time, right? So obviously, so I had a plugin. This is called Warm Piano Stack. So that's some nice, right? Ooh. All right. So let's see. Of course, right? I have a plugin right here on the keys. All right. So let's see. Of course, right? I have a plug-in right here on the keys, and then I it's because I don't like that. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I think okay. So this was oh okay. So this is obviously so like on this Throwback Thursday for you guys who just checking in. Welcome to Crate Chronicles. I am your host Jay Strings, and what I am doing today is going back in time to the beginning of this summer. Well, not really the beginning of the calendar summer, but we're starting out in June. So right, so we got some tunes that was made in June, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna see what's going on. You know what I like about so just a quick info thing. Like with this machine, right? You can not even know how to play piano, and you can like set the pads to like octaves, melodic and everything, and it can play chords for you. So that's another thing, like what makes this MPC Key 37 such a dynamic tool. I mean, because you can just be like, oh snap, and then next thing you know, you're playing melodies and making up your own melodies. So as we continue, all right. So we had that one. So what we're doing now is just cycling through beats, and then maybe we'll make something on this Throwback Thursday. Maybe I'll give y'all some. Maybe I'll continue on something on one of these. That'll trigger my ear, or maybe we'll just start from scratch. Still get the batter going, and put two pinches of salt, a pinch or a punch, a punch, or a pinch, either or. It don't matter. So I don't think I had much on this. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do? Oh, okay. Right. Where is it though? See, hmm. Oh. Okay. Right. So, see, I'm surprising myself, right? So what happened? What I just realized that this program that I have was made after I did some improv work, right, back in May at the Lincoln Center for Stephanie Dinkins. Shout out to Stephanie Dinkins, of visual artists and all of that. And what it's so hard to explain, but what she did, hold on, let me try to remember this the right way because it's so brilliant and so crazy. Like they fed AI all this crazy stuff and it came back in code, and then she had like this sister sing it in opera form, and it was just like I was just like, what? You know what I mean? So it was a cool thing to be a part of. A cool thing to be a part of. So what I want to do for y'all right now is play some of that, but I would have to turn that damn that piano off. Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is play what I captured on my phone. Oh my god, this turned into an awesome Throwback Thursday. Right. So this I remember this because, shout out to my man John and everything. Because we were like working together. So we did this improv thing. So it was like two like old heads. Oh yeah, I know. These two mature dudes like hanging out in the park, like talking to each other, right? And yeah, so it's like I said, it's oh man, I'm kind of overwhelmed. Yeah, it was a brother on the djembe and all that. I know it sounds like nothing because it's oh my god, this is crazy. All right, so there's Sam and Steph and there's oh okay right because I tried to stem it, meaning like I tried to like separate the drums from the vocals. So like yeah, so the sister was singing opera from what the code, like if you know the Matrix and all of that craziness was like, she was singing opera in that form. So it's a lot of words like she was like, like A B C D and all of this like and then like just saying words at certain times. So what I did, I was like, oh my god. So I like recorded it on my phone on this device here. And I was like, yo, Stephanie, man, I'm gonna take this home and I'm gonna chop it up and like make a beat out of it. but I don't think that's the right one, though. What? Hold on, let me see something. Oh, it might be. Hold on. Right. Hold on. There's another piece of this. So you know what we probably will do, like, since you guys are here. Okay, right. I knew there was another piece. See, this was the part that I like better. Right. So you know what happened with the first piece that I played for you guys? That was like the little transition that I was trying to force, and it didn't come out right. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens. What are you gonna do? But this was like the main piece of it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, why not, right? Yo, who just popped up? Fire, what up? What's good? Right. Wow. So yeah. So that was crazy. Yeah, like I said, it was like the brother with the drum and all of that. So like all of that was like just a really cool experience to be like back in New York City, like working at Lincoln Center. That was wild. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. But yeah, so that was so cool that I had, right. I was wondering where that beat was. I never like posted it to my other like social media accounts or anything like that. I kind of like saved it. So like that was kind of cool to like reveal that with you guys live. You know what I mean? So yeah, cool. Um as we continue on, we are going to go to a new folder, right? So what I'm going to do, since this is a Throwback Thursday here on Crate Chronicles with your host Jay Strings, um, I'm going to, yeah, let's look up some beats. These are like tracks that I made. All right. As we load up this next folder, because like I said, this is Throwback Thursday, so I just want to share, uh, like I said, my summer progress, and just some beats. Why not? I mean, just keep it moving. So let's just select all. Let's just hit play. All right. Now what we're going to do is go back to the yeah, is go back to the original. So basically, watch this. We're going back. So, like I said, the first folder was June 1st. We're going to June 9th, the day before my birthday. Right. And look, and you Knicks fans out there, you already know what June 10th was. That was game 4 of the New York Knickerbockers game with OG Anunoby, OG1. I call him OG1, like Obi-Wan and shit, because he is a Jedi. That brother's a Jedi. That brother's crazy. Anyway, and he just tipped it, and I was like sitting right here watching the game like this. Like losing money, like just, yeah. Not even indulging in like, having fun. I was just like, man, I'm by myself on my birthday and all that. But anyway, so yeah, see now here's the origin story of the theme music. this was made the day before my birthday. Right. So now let's just, you know what? Let's just go to the anatomy of this thing right here. That's not it. All right. Where's the mix? Okay. Oh, classic flutes. Right, that's where it is. So, right. So, you know what? Oh, like I said, what you know, it's a Throwback Thursday, and we like sharing. We like sharing with the people. So, we're gonna share how I came up with the theme music. It plays itself, right? That's like some like medieval type shit. Like, good day to you, sir. Would you like another ale? You know what I'm saying? That is like some classic, like, old school shit, some Renaissance type shit. So like, see, take that out and just leave the drums. Bam. Sometimes I'm like, hey, yo, I don't give like, yo, you know what? If you're a producer and you don't get excited off your own music, there's something wrong. Just saying. Yeah. You should be excited off of your own music. Right. I don't know why this thing is making that kind of noise. It's giving me feedback. I don't like that feedback, man. Yeah. Yeah, we don't like feedback. We like good feedback, but you know. All right. So, and then the second part is and we're back. You see what I'm saying? Right. Okay, cool. Now that so I just showed y'all how that was. That was a throwback. That's Throwback Thursday, here on Crate Chronicles. Cool. I know, right? It has like some the Renaissance, right? That's what I'm saying. So now let's I remember when I first started making beats, right? I used to try to like overdo the drums in a way, like where I just wanted them to like, excuse me, this is a quick tip, where I just wanted them to be like not all over the place, but I was just thinking like more is better, right? And I know everyone has heard this before, like, less is more and all of that, but yeah, so that's why, like, you guys seen me just make up a drum pattern like on the fly, and it's like it sounds like boop, that, boop, that, boop, bap, doop, that, boop, bap. You know what I mean? And it's like, where's he going with this? But I've learned over the years that like less is more. You know what I mean? Like like if you listen to, like, for one perfect example, Dr. Dre's drums, right? Dr. Dre, like one of the, one of the Yodas. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of the Eternals. You know what I mean? Like, as I reference, comic books and like Star Wars and all that. Like, yeah, his drums are like this long, meaning like they're it's like a drum kick that'll bust you in your head, and then the snare that's gonna like, you know what I mean? But then what's the magic is what's in between that. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, like, see, but then you go, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's like a whole different thing. Like those drums take on a whole different like persona, and you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, smooth it out. But then we bring it back. You always gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now let's try to find that okay. All right, cool. So that's dandelion. It's like I named the samples like weird stuff just for, so yeah, so let's hear the anatomy of that sample right there that we did the day before my birthday. You know what I mean? There we go. Boom. Simple, yo. Like, seriously. Oh, now we're on to the next one. Now, keeping with this week's theme of vocal samples, this is another perfect example of a vocal sample. All right. Wait a minute. So let's. Okay. See, so like on that one, that had so many different levels. So like, I broke that into like three different sequences, and right. So you have that little I like to call it that little Drake break. You know what I mean? It's like, like this is like sounds like like Drake could be like, talking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? because it has like that, like it has like that little 808, and it has like the finger snaps and all that. You know what I'm saying? This is Throwback Thursday on Crate Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Just for the people that just showed up. You know what I mean? Then we bring them to the top, like. Boom. Right. See? So, okay, cool. So now, like I said, all of these beats weren't made like in that one day. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you made all of these beats in one day. How did you do it? No, I did not make all of these beats in one day. So what I do is, like, when I start a folder, I will like date it. You know what I mean? So I'll date the folder and everything else. Ooh, let's see what's up. All right. BR, I see you, BR. What's good? And I will date the folder, and then from there, like however long, maybe 3-4 days or whatever, how many beats I make until like pretty much the loading capacity starts slowing down, because eventually on this thing it'll slow down. Like like when I start loading samples and just like really working in it. Excuse me. I was eating earlier. It'll slow down. So once it starts slowing down, like I'm like, you know what? Boom. All right, cool. That folder, that means I worked enough. You know what I mean? And I'll just put that folder to the side, and I'll just like pick up the next folder and and start working from there. So like this says June 9th this year, but I didn't make all of these beats in that day. Anyway, let's continue. Ooh, that's a nice one. See? Okay. Keeping with the theme of vocal samples, there's another one. Not that one. Not that one either. Where is it? All right, let's go to mix. I'm looking for it. Oh, duh. It's called Call Me. Right, because like you don't care no more. Right, because you don't call me. Right. Oh yeah, that's that R&B right there. Shit, it's raining outside. Cuddle up with something. Yeah. Let's move it out. It's just the humming that thing, right? Yes, sir. This is Jay Strings, and you are watching Crate Chronicles. Woo! On a Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Summer Edition 2026. Almost a summer wrap up. Better wrap that gavel up, B. Smooth. 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 See, look, I didn't even get a chance to play the beats from the thing over there, from the computer, which is a good thing. Whew. See, I get involved. I get too involved. That beat right there is a yo, tag you know what? Tag some R&B dudes that you know that can sing on this. You know what I mean? Invite them to the live over here. You know what I'm saying? For real, because that's a jam right there. All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. I'm about to be like, you know what? Let's move on to that next one. I'm over there getting crazy. But so I'm saying that part right there, the see, and I just do that to illustrate other ideas that I have. But trust me, if I'm like Doctor Strange. You know, if I think of all of the possibilities, I'm like, I'm black. You know, I'll be here forever. And sometimes you can't do that. You know, which is, I mean, you can, but whew, I just get overwhelmed sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, like with the information. You know, it's heavy. All right. All right, we already went through that one. We already went through that one. So we are looking at this next one. Right, so we're looking for fluids. Fluid. Oh yeah. Another vocal sample. I'm trying to get it on the crash. I messed up, yo. I tried to like play like, you know what I mean, like watch it. See, I still missed it. I tried to get it on that. Yeah. You are watching Crate Chronicles, and this is Throwback Thursday Summer Edition. Yes, these are beats that I made the day before the Knicks became champions. Woo! All right. I'm on up. Okay. Okay. Let's do a quick anatomy of this other sample. Yeah. See, like on like a sample like that, you can just use the first two parts and just be like, see what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Let's go here. Huh. Where is it? Oh, that's where it's at. Oh, it's that look out the window at the rain music. This is perfect right now. But look, if you watch this and you on the East Coast, just look out the window and you'll be like, damn, strings know what he talking about. Here we go. Damn, that shit is crazy right there. So, yeah, that's one of those you gotta make up your mind right there. Wow. Sorry, y'all. I just had a moment when, wow. Woo! Yeah. I just had a moment, y'all. Don't worry about it. We good. I hope y'all good. I'm good. This is Cray Chronicles, and I am Jawanza Strings. Yes, sir. Throwback Thursday edition, of course. All right, that's enough of that. Sheesh. Whew. All right, so that was like that one folder. Geez, we only got through one folder? All right, all right. So this next one is called Super Summers. So let's just go to Super Summers right now. Wow. That was pretty cool. Like I kind of like zoned out and like was, performing, you know, like live basically. And then I just had a moment and I was just like, whoa, everything hit me at once. Just, things, So I'm glad I was able to share that with y'all. Yeah. Let's go. You know? All right. Let's see where we at. Oh, come on. Don't you start. Oh, all right. All right. Cool. So yeah, so this folder was made back in June. Why not? Yeah. Hey, I thought y'all guys left. You know what I mean? Where y'all been at? You know what I'm saying? You rowdy, you know. Yeah, put those blunts out. Yeah, finish that beer and let's go. Right. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, so like something like I said, everything you make is not going to be like a banger or you know what I mean, like something crazy. So that's like your measuring stick basically. So like the beats or whatever the stuff that don't work out or you don't like, you know, it's cool because such a measuring stick of like, all right, that didn't work. Let's try this. So you're basically getting every step that you take when you make music. Ow! See, I'm not used to the keyboard being this close. Anyway, every step that you make, you know what I mean? Like it gets you to your final sound in a way. That's how you develop your own sound. You know what I mean? By trying things. So like, oh, you know what? Oh wow. You know what? Speaking of, perfect. What a segue. Holy shnikes. And I am wearing Nikes. All right. Speaking of trying again, right. So yesterday, like I said, yesterday's show was canceled because I did have some prior engagement with some acting, that I do. I do background acting and, feature acting and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't go the way I planned. It's such a long story, you know what I mean? But the end the lesson of the day that I learned yesterday with being starved from my people, from you guys, was try again. In other words, so like I'm driving home, right? And I'm on the Turnpike. I'm on 476 North, coming out of leaving Philadelphia area, and I got like my phone, like my iTunes on random, right, and it's got thousands of songs. I mean everything, right, and so like it's playing some, like I get like 3 songs deep, you know, and then it plays this song, this beat that I made, and it's called Try Again. So I want to share this with y'all because since I had that moment, I want to share this moment with y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Let's bring that back. Cause I had to. All right. So yeah. So this is called Try Again on a Throwback Thursday, and this is my lesson from yesterday, where the shoot and everything didn't go as planned, but you keep moving, y'all. You gotta keep moving. Just like when you don't make the beats, like what I mean, like beats. Yeah. So this is Try Again. So keep going, y'all. For real. Keep going. Try again. Here we go. You better try again. Keep trying, y'all. That's the point of this show, is to help you continue in your journey, whatever it is. Let's go. Oh yeah. Heavy 808 in this one, right? Better try again. Word. Yeah. Yeah. I know. For real. Word. Welcome back. Welcome back to Crate Chronicles, yo. You know what I mean? On this Throwback Thursday. Yeesh. J Strings in the building. Let's see what else we got right here. You know what I mean? But yeah, like yesterday was crazy. I mean, wow. All right, so we're gonna go one more. Yeah, that's not a bad folder right there. So we're gonna play. So we're up to the July folder on this Throwback Thursday. So we're gonna see what I was into around the 4th of July. Around my mom's birthday. Rest in peace, JTZ off the Heezy. There she is right there. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's awesome, you know. All right. All right, hurry up and load then. I got guests here. Hurry up. Come on with it. Let's go. All right. Let's see what we come up with. That reminds me like some Pharrell type shit. Shout out to Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this was like, so I made this folder back in July the 2nd. So this was before the 4th of July. I remember because that weekend I had an ill weekend at, chilling with one of my homies and all that. We grilled a bunch of food. It was like phenomenal. We shot off fireworks. It rained like it's raining now. But yeah, it was, so like I had it, so right. So like that's why like the beats sound kind of happy in a way, you know what I mean? Because like mentally I was in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes what your mental state is could reflect a lot of things that you don't even realize, like I remember like when I first started making beats and stuff, it was like, damn, it sounds like depressing in a way. I was like, really, dude? And I was like, I really was like, damn, how do they know how I feel? But anyway. Okay. See that, you know what? As I mature in my years, I like, simple, cool, laid back beats that are like, that can move from different genres. You know what I mean? It's not like in a box in a way. You know what I mean? Because that's like that's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? That's a lot. So anyway, and plus it's always interpreted by the artist or whoever wants to breathe over it. Ill. All right, so okay, see. Now, all right, now this one. So we're gonna close out this tonight's show. That's too much feedback right there. That is way too much feedback. We're not gonna do that. So this was a sample, I believe. It's one of the Soul Brothers. One of the Soul Brothers, right? Yeah, like who? Everybody's a Soul Brother. Right. So it's like, ooh. All right. So, but what I did, I turned it into. See, I didn't want to do that. Oh man. Yeah, so like this is like a quick 4-bar loop that I did before the 4th of July because I wanted to get some work done before I just sat around. Oh, here we go. They're trying to make you prove that I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. You alive. because you're here with me, and it's Throwback Thursday, and this is Great Chronicles. Let's go. Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I am your host, Jay Strings. This is Crate Chronicles, and we got through this Thursday show. But before I let y'all go, I want to thank everyone who was there for that moment, the moment that we had. Yes. Like, I got emotional making music in front of y'all. That was weird. That's never happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for real. Don't be afraid to be yourself, you heard? Let's go. As we begin, as we start, as we end, as we begin and end every show that we do here on Crate Chronicles. I am Jay Strings, and yes. Oh, y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom. So like, yo, I'm about to bounce. Peace. No, I gotta go. I'm out. No, y'all stay here. Hey, yo, where'd y'all go? Did y'all leave? Don't leave. Yo. Oh, man. Yeah. Yo. This has been Crate Chronicles. I am your host, Jay Strings. And guess what? We are not going anywhere just yet. Stay here for a moment. All right. We're not going away just yet. Yep. We got some bonus for y'all. You know what I mean? Why not? Let's play like two bonus beats. And like I said, to the homies who hit me up for the free drums, I got y'all. Don't worry about it. That's coming through pretty soon. Like tonight. You know what I'm saying? Check your email tonight for all of that. Word up. Alright, hold on. I call this one Real Street Blues, y'all. Here we go. If you remember that show back in the 80s called Hill Street Blues, then you know what I'm talking about. This is Real Street Blues, though. J Strings, y'all. Thank you. All right, cool. So that was called Real Street Blues here on Crate Chronicles bonus footage. I'm glad y'all stuck around. And I had to go to the bathroom. I was about to piss myself. I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, we're back, and you know what? Let's go right here. What up, Daisy? Like I said, this is all new to me, this TikTok stuff. So I'm just like navigating as I go along. But what are you gonna do? This is a Throwback Thursday, so I am playing you some of my throwbacks created by yours truly. Yep. Woo. All right. Let's do two more. Why not? This is called native speech. Thank you. Woof. Yeah. Oh wow. All right. We're gonna do one more. Since that was like kind of crazy, let's just smooth it down, you know what I mean? Take them out. Something nice. I don't know. Nah, you bugging. How about making movies? Yeah, speaking of, right, let's do making movies. Oh, come on, play the bloody thing. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yep. This has been Crate Chronicles. I am your host, the one and only Yawanda Strings, bringing you smiles and laughter and hip hop culture every day, Monday through Friday. unless I'm acting. 7 to 8. But we ran a little late tonight because, you know what I mean, I was out hanging out last night trying to, make some dreams come true. You know what I mean? Trying to make movies. Yes, sir. I like this beat. I remember when I made this joint because I like this part that's coming up right here. It's like take them underwater. What? Let's go. Like I said before, I say it again. I'm just a guy with a beat machine and a dream, yo. For real. That's all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, what happened? I think it was already there. What happened? Oh, yeah. I was trying to load the thing and it happened. But like I said, I'm just a guy with a beat machine and a dream. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Yeah, exactly. Tell them, party people. Shit. Excuse my language. I've been cussing lately. I don't mean to cuss. You know what I mean? I was pissed off yesterday. So, but yeah. But let's hit them with making movies one more time for the party people. You know what I mean? Let's just go one more time back. Let's go back to making movies real quick. Why not? Yeah, why not? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, I just want to thank everyone who checks in with me and watches the show. Shout out to Live Wave Studios. This is brought to you by Live Wave Studios and the good folks over at TikTok there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody over at Gemini Music. Shout out to Team Inside. Nina, Celine, my man Walt, Jessica, this movie star. You already know, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Check me out in this season of Tire, season 3. For real, you know what I'm saying? I'm in 2 episodes, man. Holla at me. J String. We got Great Chronicles going. We going all the way. You know what? Screw that. Yeah, let's go. 2026 is our year, y'all. It's your year. This is our year. We are living in it. Make it happen. Let's go. I have so much faith in y'all. I have so much faith in myself. Let's do this. Nothing is stopping us this year and the next year. For real. You can make anything happen if you believe. You just gotta believe, yo. Word up. That's all we do here at Great Chronicles, yo. We encourage, you know what I mean? We support, Yeah. We enlighten. We try to enlighten, We learn every day. Yeah. Someone told me to do the work, and I think I'm trying to do the work. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, sir. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. All right. Light your blunts, yo, because we almost over. Light them up. Yeah. Yes. Woo! What a show, y'all. Yo, my name is Jay Strings. I'm Jawanza. You call me Jay Black. You call me Jay Strings. But this is Great Chronicles, and we're gonna end this show the right way, and no bathroom interruptions. Yeah. Woo! Thank you, everyone who tuned in, who hung out with me. who missed the show yesterday, but you're here today. Let's go, y'all. I love everyone. Yo, tomorrow's Friday. We didn't make any beats today, but tomorrow we're making beats all show tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. We're making beats all show. I'm making just beats. I'm gonna have some stuff loaded. We ready to go. Guns blazing for the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gonna do it up, yo. All right. So, like I said before, yes, and this is Crate Chronicles, and yeah, I just want to thank everyone for showing up, yo. Thank you for allowing me to be myself on this platform, because that's all I can be, man. I can't hide this shit. All right. Until tomorrow, stay safe, stay dry. You know what I mean? And do whatever makes you happy. All right? Please, for me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. One love, BX, all the way up.